Hey guys. So I'm just gonna go for this. Shocker. Because I'm not even sure how to say exactly what it is I think I'm supposed to say. But just to tell you the way it started. So this morning I woke up and I had this song in my head. And God often does that to me. I think most mornings, honestly, I have a song in my head when I wake up. And either there's a moment where I'll pause and I'll be like, is there a song there? Or more often than not, I'll like hear a song and I'll realize, oh, there's a song playing in my head, and so this morning that happened to me. There was this song that was just playing in my head, and it's interesting because it's not always a song that I even know really well or a song that I've paid conscious attention to, and that's what happened this morning. There's this song called Thrive by Casting Crowns. I don't know if you know it, and I've heard it before. It's catchy, but I never consciously paid attention to the lyrics or made a note of, oh, I really like this song or anything like that. And so I woke up and that song was in my head this morning, and I didn't even know that that was the name of it. I had to Google it and look it up and check it out and listen to it. And but it was just the bridge that was playing in my head, and it's just this catchy little like, joy unspeakable, faith unstoppable. It's just this little, anything is possible. Like this thing just was going over and over in my mind, and I was like, well, that's very interesting. And so I Googled it, and I was like, well, what song is that? I mean, I know I've heard it. And I Googled it, and it was this song Thrive. And when I heard it, I cried. You know me, I'm a crier. And I mean, I wasn't weeping or anything, but it's very interesting to me because God is so faithful. I mean, He gives us exactly what we need when we need it in a way that we wouldn't even think to look for it. And what I mean by that is, last night when I went to bed, I was so tired. I've been very exhausted lately. It's been an interesting year, and you guys are probably so tired of hearing about it. But I've been dealing with some health stuff and like been recovering, and I'm doing well, praise God. But it's exhausting, and just wondering what the future's going to look like. If I'm not, a missionary, if I'm not serving with YWAM, and maybe I'll go to Arizona. And if you'd asked me in January, I was convinced I'd be living in Arizona by now, and serving with this ministry, and that hasn't really happened, and I'm surprised by that. But just, been in an exhausting year, sitting still and learning to be still and wait on Him for the plan and get healthy and all of that. I'm not. But last night before I went to bed, I was thinking about some stuff as far as who I am and the way I handle things, and I'm not quite like Monica Geller from Friends when it comes to being, type A personality, but I am enough type A that I'm a real dog on a bone when certain things in my life come up. And last night I was laying in bed and I was just examining that, and I was thinking, why am I like that? Where does that stem from? And why am I like that? And, I was thinking, I'm really going to have to dig into that tomorrow when I have energy. I'm really going to have to pray about that and see where that comes from and see if I can't address the wound in me that causes me to react in certain ways to certain things in my life, and what am I trying to fix or whatever. So I was doing that. So I wasn't sad, but I was a little bit blue last night. I was like, okay, I'm really going to need to look at that. And so when I woke up with this song, I was like, well, that's interesting. What song is that? And when I checked it out, the lyrics just were so powerful to me because it starts off, in a dry and weary land where many dreams have died. And I'm thinking, isn't that the truth? And that is so the truth for so many of us. We had these lofty goals or ambitions or dreams or things, and they just don't always work out the way we thought they would or at all. And so it's interesting, but this song was so good because He was basically speaking to my heart through this song regarding what my true desire is, and He knows that. My true desire is to know Him and to make Him known, which is a very YWAM, Youth with a Mission statement, and it's a line in this song, and I was like, whoa, because things just start tying together the way He speaks so intimately to us. And I was like, okay, that's a YWAM thing. So it's like, okay, that dream has died, but it is my desire to know Him and to make Him known. And that can happen anywhere, whether I'm a missionary in the mission field in Hawaii or anywhere in the world, whether I am in Arizona where I thought I was going to be a part of this ministry, and I am on a level, but not the level I had hoped or thought, and or whether I'm working a job every day, day in and day out for a regular paycheck, and you know living an ordinary life, which is not a bad thing. But there's also a line in this song that was so powerful to me, because just because we are in an ordinary life with an ordinary job and, dogs and husbands and kids and trying to get the deal done and doing, running around and feeling like, ugh, and all of that, just because we're doing that doesn't mean we can't thrive. We can't have this amazing life. And there's a line in that song, it says, we are called to so much more than ordinary lives. We are called to thrive. And it's just like, I'm going to either try to attach the video or attach a link or something. But anyway, I just wanted to say how grateful I am and encourage you that in a dry and weary land where many dreams have died, that there is a purpose and a way, and it's very, very possible to thrive and to go on and with new goals. And good for us. Dream big. Never quit dreaming big, even if they don't work out. Whatever next, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's all. I hope that made some sense.